Just when Patrick Dorgu is getting the confidence of his life, just when he's getting to that patch where his confidence will be growing, the progression of him being a Manchester United player for the future and for now, Patrick Dorgu has been reportedly having hamstring injuries, and in this hamstring injury, it is going to keep him out for somewhat of 10 weeks. Now, when you look at hamstring injury, usually you're talking about 6 weeks, 4 weeks, or if you're in Bruno's case, 2 weeks. However, this is just a big blow for Manchester United because it's truly devastating. It just says here, Dorgu suffered a hamstring injury in Manchester United's 3-2 win versus Arsenal, shortly after scoring a stunning goal. Initially, hope from interim manager Michael Carrick was that it was a cramp, but scans indicate so much more of an serious injury or a serious issue. Early reports suggest that he could be sidelined for around 10 weeks. The club is still assessing the exact timeline. It's not yet official confirmed that it will be exactly 10 weeks. Now, the truth about this situation is that this is just problematic for us because Patrick Dorgu has actually kept Konya out of that position for 2 weeks straight. That's how confident he has been. Ever since Boxing Day, Patrick Dorgu has been legendary. It has been one of the best moves or the best change or the best improvements that we have seen in a footballer for Manchester United. It has been quick. 3 goals within these weeks that he started. I'm talking about Boxing Day after Christmas. He got 3 goals. He did not get a goal before that. Since he came in January last year, he got 3 goals within that period, and now he gets an injury, and this is just devastating. Now, the timeline of the games that he would miss for Manchester United is what is truly a difficult one, because if it's a 10 weeks estimate holds, if this 10-week estimate holds, Dorgu will probably miss about 8 Premier League games across March and February. And that is difficult because that is a key time where Manchester United can actually go on to get Champions League. That is a difficult time. It's truly difficult. It's one of the times where I'm like, oh my God, we don't need this right now. He could be out till early or mid-April, potentially returning after the international break around the match versus Leeds United on April 11th. That's how long it could take him. Difficult for me because it's like Patrick Dorgu has been doing well. Patrick Dorgu has been showing us that he has what it takes to be a Manchester United player. Now, it started very difficult with Patrick Dorgu, but my God, has he shown us that he can actually produce. Now, the impact for Manchester United is Dorgu has been one of Manchester United's most effective attacking players recently, thriving on the advanced role under Michael Carrick. We all know this. His absence is being framed as a significant blow to Manchester United's momentum and tactical balance. That is the key thing, because Patrick Dorgu's pace was one of the key things that we liked when it comes to Michael Carrick going forward. We liked the pace. He's quicker than Cunha, and he's more direct. Now, Matheus Cunha is a little shifty and gets the ball and doesn't give the ball as quick as possible, and we all know that has its own disadvantages. But it's such a blow that Patrick Dorgu is going to be out for 10 weeks. United already have injury issues with the likes of Matheus De Ligt being out for a long-term kind of injury, which now compounds the squad depth issue. But what we see is that maybe it will be a situation where Patrick Dorgu leaves and then we get Cunha coming to the starting 11 and maybe Shea Lacey come back into the bench. That might be an opportunity for Shea Lacey to kind of out again, because what we saw with the 2 games that he played under Fletcher, the kid has true in his feet. Now, the 10-week absence would likely rule out Dorgu for Denmark's 2026 World Cup qualification playoffs in March, which I'm glad. However, Denmark definitely needs Patrick Dorgu. How they are going to replace him is going to be truly devastating, and it's going to be hard for them. But the key part about this situation is that Patrick Dorgu, bro, get better soon. We need you back in this squad ASAP, but do not come back if your hamstring is not perfectly cleared by the doctors. That is one key thing. We need you ready for the full season. That's the goal. You get me? There's also chatter about the squad balance. We know that transfer window chatter might be going into the market for Patrick Dorgu's replacement, or just somebody that would be able to fill out the squad in Patrick Dorgu's absence, because 10 weeks without a player that brings balance to our team is very, very difficult for us to say this is not good, or for us to be able to actually push for Champions League. And that is the key part that I truly hope that Manchester United can figure it out through the academy and through who we have on the bench right now. This is also an opportunity for Mason Mount to come back into the team. It's an opportunity for Konya to come back and then start by giving us the glorious thing that he has been giving us so far when it comes to coming off the bench against City and against Arsenal. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. This is such heartbreaking news for Patrick Dorgu, for Manchester United, but the key part about it is I'm truly glad that Patrick Dorgu understands and now knows that he is a Manchester United player through and through. He just needs to start doing more. And the funny thing about it is, like, we saw him training with Seedorf again, and like giving extra training, that might be something that he maybe went too hard on. You get me? He maybe went too hard on the extra trainings, because sometimes they tell you need to sit down, you need to do the recovery, and you need to get better. That's something that the club needs to watch. Seedorf, you also need to watch that, because training in the off season is absolutely good, but training him with the club might be overload. You just watch that. Let's see the sports science and let's see how it goes from there. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment. Make sure you guys hit that like, follow button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.